What if the one thing you're doing every single day to be healthy is the very thing holding your kidneys hostage? It's a deeply frustrating place to be. You're doing everything the doctors tell you. You're avoiding red meat, measuring your water intake with precision, and cutting back on salt until food tastes like a memory of itself. You are putting in the work. And yet with every checkup, the numbers tell a different story. Your creatinine, a word you might not have even known a few years ago, is slowly, stubbornly climbing. Your filtration rate, your GFR, is doing the opposite. It can feel like you're diligently patching a leaky roof during a relentless downpour, each drop of effort swallowed by an inevitable decline. So what is this quiet mistake so many of us are making? It happens first thing in the morning. We focus so much on avoiding the obvious culprits, the salty dinners, the processed snacks, that we completely miss the critical opportunity that breakfast represents. Breakfast isn't just fuel. It's the first instruction you give your body's entire operating system for the day. And if that instruction forces your kidneys into overdrive with inflammation, spikes in metabolic waste, or blood sugar swings, no amount of clean eating later can fully undo that morning stress. Today we're going to pull back the curtain on this. We're not just going to give you a list of foods. We're going to share 5 strategic breakfast blueprints, each designed to lighten the load on your kidneys. We'll start with a simple, calming foundation and build our way up to the single most powerful breakfast strategy for supporting your filters. The final revelation is something you absolutely need to hear, because it targets the very root of kidney stress in a way most people never consider. And a quick important reminder, all the information shared today is for educational purposes. Everyone's health situation is unique, so please consult your doctor or healthcare provider before making any significant changes to your diet or health regimen. Our goal is to empower you with knowledge so you can have informed discussions with them. Now let's start building a better morning for your kidneys. Our cooling and calming foundation. Let's begin with a breakfast that feels less like a meal and more like a gentle, cooling sigh of relief for your entire system. What if you're not a big morning eater, or you crave something refreshing that doesn't feel heavy? This is where our first blueprint, the plant-based yogurt parfait, comes in. Now, the problem many of us face is that traditional breakfast parfaits, even the so-called healthy ones, can be Trojan horses. They look innocent, but they're often packed with dairy-based yogurt high in phosphorus, loaded with sugar, and topped with nuts that can burden stressed kidneys. Your body, and specifically your filters, have to work overtime to process these ingredients. Therefore, we need a smarter approach. We need to build a parfait that actively works for your kidneys, not against them. To understand this, let's use an analogy. Imagine your digestive system is a peaceful, flowing river. Traditional dairy and sugar are like dumping a load of thick mud and debris into it. The river becomes sluggish, inflamed, and all that muck eventually has to be dealt with downstream by the final filtration plant, your kidneys. But a well-constructed plant-based parfait is like introducing a gentle, cleansing current. It helps clear the debris naturally, taking immense pressure off that filtration plant. This is our goal, to cool the fire of inflammation and lighten the load. The solution starts with the base, an unsweetened almond or coconut-based yogurt. These options are naturally low in phosphorus and potassium, and they avoid the additives and hormones sometimes found in dairy that can silently add to your body's inflammatory burden. A happy gut often leads to happier kidneys. From there, we build our layers with intention. Add low-potassium fruits like chopped apples, fresh strawberries, or a bit of pineapple. Apples provide pectin, a special type of fiber that acts like a gentle broom in your digestive tract, sweeping out waste before it ever has a chance to reach your kidneys. Strawberries offer a burst of antioxidants, and the bromelain in pineapple is renowned for its anti-inflammatory properties. For crunch, instead of phosphorus-heavy nuts, add a light sprinkle of kidney-safe granola, or a few raw, unsweetened rolled oats. This gives you that satisfying texture and slow-release energy without the mineral overload. The key here is simplicity. You want clean layers, yogurt, fruit, grain, maybe a dash of cinnamon for flavor and its blood sugar balancing benefits. This cooling and calming foundation isn't just a safe breakfast. It's a strategic move to start your day with digestive peace, which has a ripple effect on your entire renal system. The ancient grain Powerhouse. Now that we have a cool and refreshing option, what about those mornings when you crave something warm, hearty, and substantial? Something that sticks with you and provides steady, reliable energy without the post-meal crash. This is a major challenge. Many healthy whole grains that people turn to, like brown rice or even quinoa, can be surprisingly high in phosphorus and potassium. While they might be good for general health, they can quietly add to the burden on already stressed kidneys. It's a frustrating paradox. You're trying to do the right thing, but the healthy choice might not be the right choice for you. This leads us to our second blueprint, the ancient grain Powerhouse, built around buckwheat or bulgur wheat. Let's think of your body's energy system like a traditional fireplace. Eating simple carbs and sugars is like throwing newspaper on the fire. You get a big, bright flash of flame, a sugar spike, that quickly dies out, leaving you with nothing but ash and a craving for more fuel. This volatile cycle is incredibly taxing on your entire system. However, buckwheat and bulgur are like dense, seasoned hardwood logs. They catch slowly, burn steadily, and provide consistent, reliable heat, or in this case energy, for hours. This stability is a gift to your kidneys, as it helps prevent the blood sugar swings that can damage their delicate blood vessels over time. So, how do we build this powerhouse bowl? You start by cooking a batch of either buckwheat, which, despite its name, is a gluten-free seed, or bulgur, which is a pre-cooked cracked wheat. Both have a fantastic nutritional profile for kidney health, high in fiber, a good source of plant protein, and remarkably low in phosphorus. The beauty of this meal is in its versatility. For a sweet, comforting porridge, mix your warm grains with chopped apples or a handful of unsweetened dried cranberries. Apples are one of the safest and most beneficial fruits for kidney health, and cranberries offer well-known support for the urinary tract. A splash of warm, unsweetened almond milk can add a wonderful creaminess without the phosphorus load of dairy. But what if you prefer savory? This is where these grains truly shine. Mix them with sautéed red cabbage or cauliflower, a drizzle of heart-healthy olive oil, and some fresh parsley. Suddenly, you have a Mediterranean-inspired breakfast bowl that's both satisfying and incredibly supportive of your filters. By choosing buckwheat or bulgur, you are therefore giving your body the benefits of a whole grain, the fiber, the satiety, the minerals, without the filter-blocking overload that can come from other sources. It's a simple switch, but a profoundly effective one. The 5-minute filtration friend. We've covered cool and refreshing and warm and hearty. But let's be realistic. Some mornings, time is the one ingredient you just don't have. The temptation to either skip breakfast or grab something processed is immense. Skipping breakfast is a missed opportunity. It's arguably the easiest chance you have all day to actively support your kidneys. Grabbing a processed bar or pastry, on the other hand, is like starting your day by throwing a wrench in your body's machinery. They are often loaded with sodium, phosphates, and sugar. This is the conflict of the busy morning, and it's where our third blueprint, the 5-minute filtration friend, becomes your secret weapon. We're talking about a kidney-smart smoothie. And this is a critical but, not just any smoothie. The commercial smoothie industry and many online recipes can be a minefield for kidney health. They are often packed with high-potassium bananas, phosphorus-rich nut butters, and highly processed protein powders with synthetic additives. Therefore, our approach must be surgical. We must choose every ingredient with the specific goal of supporting filtration. Think of your kidneys as a very fine, delicate mesh filter. A poorly constructed smoothie, full of excessive potassium and phosphorus, is like trying to force thick, gritty sand through that filter. It causes strain, blockages, and over time, damage. But the 5-minute filtration friend is like pouring pure, clean water through it. It hydrates, nourishes, and helps flush the system gently and efficiently. Here's the formula. Your base is always unsweetened almond milk, low in potassium and phosphorus-free. For your fruit, your heroes are blueberries and red grapes. Both are antioxidant powerhouses, helping to protect your delicate kidney tissue from oxidative stress, and both are safely low in potassium. Red grapes also contain resveratrol, a compound linked to better vascular health, which is essential for proper filtration. To make this more than just a sweet drink, you need fiber and healthy fat. A tablespoon of chia seeds or ground flax seeds is perfect. They thicken the smoothie, keep you feeling full, and slow down digestion to prevent those blood sugar spikes. You can even add a small handful of spinach. In moderation and balanced with these other low-potassium ingredients, spinach provides vital nutrients like folate that support overall health without overloading the system. The things to avoid are non-negotiable. No bananas, no oranges, no commercial protein powders, and no flavored plant milks. Keep it pure, simple, and clean. For extra flavor, a pinch of cinnamon or a squeeze of fresh lemon juice works wonders. This isn't just a fast breakfast. It's one of the smartest health secrets for busy people. It's a targeted nutritional delivery system that hydrates, nourishes, and protects your filters in under 5 minutes. The clean protein secret. So far, our strategies have been wonderfully plant-forward, but a common question, and a very important one, is how do I get enough high-quality protein for breakfast without overloading my kidneys? This is a huge point of tension. Protein is essential for muscle maintenance, tissue repair, and overall strength, which is especially crucial for those of us over 60. Yet many high-protein breakfast staples are a disaster for kidney health. Sausages and bacon are loaded with sodium and preservatives. Whole eggs, while nutritious, contain a significant amount of phosphorus in their yolks, and cheese is another major source of both phosphorus and sodium. This creates a difficult choice. Either you risk burdening your kidneys with metabolic waste from the wrong proteins, or you skip protein and risk feeling weak and unsatisfied. There must be a better way. And there is. This brings us to a game-changing revelation for many, the clean protein secret, which is the veggie egg white scramble. To make this clear, let's use an analogy. Imagine your body is building a delicate brick wall. The amino acids from protein are the bricks. If you use protein from sources high in phosphorus and other waste products, it's like getting a delivery of bricks that are all covered in thick, sticky tar. Before your body can use each brick, it has to go through a messy and exhausting process of scraping off all that tar. This cleanup job falls squarely on your kidneys. However, egg whites are like a pallet of perfectly clean, pristine bricks. Your body can take them and use them immediately for building and repair, with almost no cleanup required. This is why egg whites are considered the gold standard for kidney-friendly protein. The blueprint for this breakfast is simple and powerful. You start by sautéing low-potassium, high antioxidant vegetables like onions and red bell peppers in a teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil. Olive oil provides healthy fats that actually help protect your blood vessels. Then you add 3 to 4 egg whites. That's it. You get all the essential amino acids your body needs for maintenance without the phosphorus from the yolk. The key is what you don't add. No salt, no cheese, and no pre-made seasoning blends, which often contain hidden phosphates. Instead, use a dash of turmeric or garlic powder for anti-inflammatory flavor. Pairing this scramble with a side of steamed cabbage or a few cucumber slices creates a perfectly balanced, hydrating, and high-protein meal that fills you up without dragging you down. This isn't just a breakfast. It's a strategic way to nourish your body with the clean building blocks it needs, ensuring your kidneys can focus on their primary job, filtering, not cleaning up a metabolic mess. The ultimate gut-kidney guardian. We have now built a fantastic toolkit, a cooling parfait, a hearty ancient grain bowl, a rapid smoothie, and a clean protein scramble. Each one is a powerful strategy in its own right. But what if there was one breakfast that sat at the very center of it all? One that didn't just manage symptoms, but targeted a core biological pathway that connects your digestion directly to your kidney health. This brings us to our final and most important revelation. The breakfast that has quietly become the cornerstone for thousands who have seen their numbers improve. This is the ultimate gut-kidney guardian. The meal is deceptively simple. Steel-cut oats, blueberries, and chia seeds soaked overnight in unsweetened almond milk. The reason this is our final reveal is because it addresses a concept that modern medicine is only now beginning to fully appreciate: the gut-kidney axis. It's the constant biochemical conversation happening between your digestive system and your renal system. When your gut is inflamed and unhealthy, it leaks toxins into your bloodstream. This creates a massive, relentless workload for your kidneys, contributing to inflammation and declining function. Therefore, the most profound way to protect your kidneys is to first heal and support your gut. Let's use one final crucial analogy. Imagine your home has a state-of-the-art air filtration system. That's your kidneys. Now, imagine that inside your home, you have a constantly smoldering, smoky fire. That's an unhealthy gut. You can keep cleaning and replacing the air filter, but as long as that fire is burning, the filter will always be overworked, clogged, and eventually it will break down. The real solution isn't just to focus on the filter, it's to put out the fire. This breakfast puts out the fire. First, the steel-cut oats. Unlike highly processed instant oats, they digest slowly, preventing blood sugar spikes. More importantly, their specific type of soluble fiber is a prebiotic. It feeds the good bacteria in your gut. These beneficial microbes, in turn, help process and neutralize toxins before they ever reach your bloodstream. This is the pre-cleaning crew that lightens your kidneys' load. Next, the blueberries. Their potent antioxidants, called anthocyanins, act as a shield, protecting the delicate tissues of your kidneys from the oxidative stress that is a hidden driver of GFR decline. Finally, the chia seeds. When soaked, they provide a dose of plant-based protein, omega-3 fatty acids to fight inflammation, and even more soluble fiber to support that gut-kidney axis. But the preparation is everything. Soaking the oats and chia overnight in almond milk is non-negotiable. This process breaks down anti-nutrients, making the entire bowl incredibly easy to digest and maximizing nutrient absorption. And you must not add sugar or honey. A sprinkle of cinnamon is all you need. This isn't just another oatmeal recipe. It is a targeted therapeutic meal designed to soothe your gut, reduce systemic inflammation, and directly support the organs that have been working so hard for you. This is the shift from just eating safe foods to choosing foods that actively heal and protect. And there you have it, the ultimate gut-kidney guardian. It might seem incredibly simple, but its power lies in addressing the root cause of kidney stress, which is why we built up to it as our grand reveal. So, we've covered a lot of ground today. We started with our cooling and calming foundation, built upon it with the ancient grain Powerhouse, and the 5-minute filtration friend, uncovered the clean protein secret, and finally arrived at our game-changing ultimate gut-kidney guardian. Each one is a stepping stone, a tool you can use to build a morning routine that sends your kidneys a new signal. You're not in danger, you're being supported. Which of these insights resonated with you the most? Perhaps it was the simplicity of the Parfait, or the surprising power of the egg white scramble, or even our ultimate gut-healing bowl. Which one are you thinking of trying first? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please share them in the comments below. If you found this journey valuable, please give this video a thumbs up. It truly helps others in our community find this information. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more powerful strategies tailored for your health and vitality. Until next time, protect your filters. They are precious. Treat them like gold.